Hello everyone, welcome to Manoeuvre Education, and today we will discuss the weekly current affairs, the world this week, third week of March 2022. So let us start, but before we going to start, I want to discuss that if you are preparing for the IPMAT, NPAT, SET General, CRIST, CUCET, GIPMAT and many more, and if you are targeting the IIM and top MBA colleges in India, so don't worry, batches launched by the Manoeuvre Education, where you can get the live classroom coaching, books, shortcut tricks for your examination and many more doubt solving sessions where you can solve your doubts with the help of the faculty members. And you can also get the recorded videos for your future, and you can also get the topic wise test, mock test, and you can also get the WhatsApp group where you can solve your queries and doubts with the help of the faculty members in this kind of the groups. You can also get the 10,000 plus questions test for your practice one, and you can also get the mentorship program with the help of the examination mentor. If you are looking for the classroom coaching at the Mumbai, so we have 3 centers at Dadar, Borivali and Vasai. You can visit our center also. So what are you waiting for, guys? Book your seat now and call on 8828581454. You can also visit our website, which is called manoeuvreeducation.com/BBA Entrance. Which product is Russia's biggest contribution to global trade? Okay, सो रिसेंटली हम लोगों ने जो रशिया और यूक्रेन की न्यूज़ पढ़ी, तो उसमें आप लोगों को पता होगा कि यूएसए ने बैन कर दिया था, इंपोर्ट बैन किया था रशिया से. ठीक है, तो कौन सा सेक्टर था? डिफेंस इक्विपमेंट, क्रूड पेट्रोलियम, रिफाइंड पेट्रोलियम या स्टील. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज द क्रूड पेट्रोलियम. ओके, सो यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई दिस फोटो ओवर हियर. Russia's biggest contribution to global trade is energy, especially crude petroleum, USD 123 billion. It is followed by the refined petroleum and the gases. Recently, Russia announced an export ban for more than 200 products after it was hit by sanctions over the invasion of Ukraine. Russia still remains a key energy supplier to European Union countries. Okay, so you have to remember this particular thing regarding the Russia and regarding this global economy. Okay, so that is correct answer, crude petroleum. Let us move on the next question. So PLI scheme for drone and drone components was announced by which union ministry? Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of MSME. So correct answer is the Ministry of the Civil Aviation. You have to remember this thing. So you can clearly identify this photo, that is called the drone. Okay, the Ministry of Civil Aviation has invited application for the production linked initiative PLI scheme for the drones and drones components that was announced in 2021. Okay, so this particular PLI scheme, the initiative under for manufacture of the drones and drone components will be 20% of the value addition, we can say that, and made up by the country during the next 3 years. The scheme was announced in September 2021. Okay, तो यहाँ पर आप लोगों को ये भी समझना है कि जो हम लोगों ने डोमेस्टिक ड्रोन है उसको बैन कर रखा है. We always produce the domestic drone in our India as well as, but if a particular drone which is called the defense technology drone, तो उसको हम लोग एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, उसको हम लोग बाहर से मंगवा सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीज़ें आप लोग यहाँ पर याद रखें. बट इंडिया बैंड दी डोमेस्टिक ड्रोन एज वेल एज. ओके, लेट अस डिस्कस द नेक्स्ट वन. Pandiritan Temple, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which Indian state or UT, Union Territory? Okay, so West Bengal, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat. So correct answer is the Jammu and Kashmir. So you have to remember this thing. So correct answer is the Jammu Kashmir. You can clearly check this photo regarding this temple. Pandiritan Temple is an 8th century heritage site situated in the Badami Bagh. Okay, Srinagar, Jammu Kashmir. The Chinur Corps of the Indian Army has rejuvenated the site recently. In this regard, the unit was accorded recognition by the National Movements Authority, NMA, of the Ministry of the Culture. The site hosts several figurines of 2nd century in the form of the 2 large monolithic rock Shiva lingams, 7th Gandhar style sculptures among the others. Okay, so you can clearly identify this temple which is located in the Jammu and the Kashmir. Okay, let us move on the next one. What is the name of the policy advocacy arm for the power and related sectors formed under the Power Ministry, Power Foundation, Energy Foundation, Green Power Foundation or the Central Power Society? Okay, so correct answer is the Power Foundation. So you can identify the description regarding the Power Foundation. Central Public Sector Enterprises, CPSE stands for the Central Public Sector Enterprises. So that is including NTPC, Power Grid, REC, PFC, NHPC, THDC, NIPCO and SGVN registered the Power Foundation as a society. Okay, so we can say that it is a serves as the primary policy advocacy arm for the power and related sectors regarding this, and it aims to assist states and industries with research and develop the particular solution of the India's energy transformation. So you can clearly identify the RKC, the Minister of Power and the New Renewable Energy, is the society chairs. Okay, so you have to understand this thing. Let us move on the next one. Rashtriya Indian Military College, it stands for the RIMC. Okay, seen in the news recently, is located in which Indian state? Kerala, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh or the Maharashtra? So correct answer is the Uttarakhand. India's oldest military school, Rashtriya Indian Military College, it stands for the RIMC. Okay, clear? RIMC turned 100 years old recently, so it is located in the Dehradun, Uttarakhand. The military training institution was inaugurated in March 1922 by the Man Prince of Wales. Okay, RIMC is the primary feeder institute for the National Defence Academy and the Naval Academy Izmala. Okay, so it produces public school education to students in the age group of the 11.5 to 18 years. So आप अगर अपने जो रिश्तेदार है उसमें से या रिलेटिव्स में से कोई है तो यहाँ पर आप उसको भेज सकते हैं. ठीक है, so that stands for the RIMC. Okay, let us move on the next one. खेल महाकुंभ इज अ स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट हेल्ड इन विच इंडियन स्टेट? कहाँ पर ये खेल महाकुंभ जो स्पोर्ट्स था उसका ऑर्गेनाइज्ड हुआ था? वी कैन से दैट. ओके, गुजरात, उत्तर प्रदेश, राजस्थान और मध्य प्रदेश. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज द गुजरात. ओके, तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं फोटो. तो ये जो लिखा है रमशे गुजरात जिससे गुजरात खेल महाकुंभ 18 फरवरी 2022 थी रजिस्ट्रेशन शुरू. तो यहाँ पर ये गुजराती लैंग्वेज में लिखा हुआ है. प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी इनॉग्रेटेड द 11th एडिशन ऑफ खेल महाकुंभ in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. The event started with the 16 sports and the 13 lakh participants in 2010 and was later increased to 36 general sports and 26 para sports in this particular year 2019. Due to this particular COVID-19, we can say that the Khel Mahakumbh was not organized in 2020. Okay, so let us move on the next one. Which institution released the directions of the regulatory framework for microfinance loans? तो यहाँ पर मैंने आप लोगों को माइक्रो फाइनेंस के लिए बताया था, जिसकी आप लोगों को अगर 1 लाख रुपए से भी कम लोन चाहिए रहेगी तो यू हैव टू गो फॉर द माइक्रो फाइनेंस इंस्टीट्यूशंस, जैसे कि स्मॉल फाइनेंस कंपनीज रहती है उसको आप अप्रोच कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, सो नाबार्ड, RBI, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉरपोरेशन, ये किसके थ्रू ये रिलीज हुआ है, ये चीज़ आप लोगों को यहाँ पर बतानी है. ठीक है, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज द रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया, RBI. So Reserve Bank of India has released the RBI regulatory framework for microfinance loans direction 2022, which will be effective from April 1st 2022. Under the directions, RBI asked regulated entities RES lending to the microfinance segment to ensure that loans are collateral free and not linked with a lien on the borrower's deposit account. RES will also ensure repayment obligations are kept, interest rates are not insurance, and there is no prepayment penalty. Okay, so you have to keep in your mind. Okay, तो ये सारी चीज़ें आप याद रख सकते हैं. Let us move on the next one. Which country has been connected to the continental Europe synchronous area, which stands for the CESA? Okay, ये चीज़ याद रखिए. चाइना, यूक्रेन, कजाकिस्तान एंड अफगानिस्तान. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर इज द यूक्रेन. So Ukraine has been recently to continental Europe synchronized area. It stands for the CESA. Okay, ये चीज़ याद रखिए. It is an electricity grid spanning much of the continental Europe. This step will this step will allow Ukraine to decouple its power system from the hostile Russia. Though this move was planned after Russia's annexation of Crimea 2014. The recent Russian invasion has fast tracked the decision. तो यहाँ पर आप लोगों को याद होगा कि ये जो है पूरा इंडिया का मैप है, ये इंडिया का मैप है, ये पूरा वर्ल्ड का मैप है। तो यहाँ पर आप रशिया अगर देखें तो यहाँ पर रशिया ने उसको 2014 में क्रीमिया को एनेक्स किया था, और यही एक कंट्री था जो यूक्रेन के नाम पर जाना जाता है, विच इज स्टैंड टू कनेक्टेड टू द कॉन्टिनेंटल यूरोप सिंक्रोनस एरिया, इज स्टैंड फॉर द CESA। ओके, लेट अस मूव ऑन द नेक्स्ट वन। Which country recently passed Sunshine Protection Act making daylight saving time DST permanent? Okay, so Russia, USA, ब्राज़ील और कनाडा, कौन सी ऐसी कंट्री है जिन्होंने सनशाइन प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट पास किया है, मेकिंग डे लाइट सेविंग टाइम, इट स्टैंड्स फॉर द DST। ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, द USA Senate unanimously passed a law making daylight saving time DST permanent. It has scrapped the biannual practice of putting clocks forward and back, coinciding with the arrival and departure of winter. After it is signed into a law, practice of the turning clocks back by an hour to standard time every November will stop, and DST, which starts in the March, will be we can say that in affect all particular year of the round. Okay, so you have to understand USA is your correct answer. Is it clear? Okay, so which is the first state in the country to use crop diversification index? Okay, so Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu or Punjab. So there are the 4 options over here, you have to select the particular answer. So correct answer is the Telangana. You can identify the description. For the first time in the country, Telangana has begun recording crop diversification patterns in the form of as index. According to the crop diversification index, that show states grows 77 varieties with about 10 crops, mostly grains are preferred for diversification. The index will serve as a base for future crop diversification in the particular state. Okay, so let us move on the next one. Which country is the largest importer of arms globally as per the CIPRI trends in the international arms transfer 2021 report? USA, India, China and the Israel. Okay, so there are the 4 options over here. Correct answer is the India. You can clearly check this question. Stockholm International Peace Research Institute (CIPRI) released the trends in the international armed traders transfers 2021 report. Okay, so you have to mention this CIPRI data on the arms sales. Okay, so let us move on the next one. So Geneva Conventions, which was seen in the news recently, is related to which field? Digital currency, rules for combatant behavior during a war, climate change, export import policy. So correct answer is the rules for combatant behavior during a war. So let us discuss the description for that particular question. The Geneva Conventions are a set of principles highlighting the norms for combatant behavior during a war. During the ongoing Russia's armed invasion of Ukraine, several civilian infrastructure and non-combatants have been impacted. There is growing concern around the issue of human rights violations. So you can see the picture over here, Geneva Conventions. Let us move on the next question. INS Jaselva has arrived at a port of Anjuan as a part of mission Sagar IV. Port Anjuan is in which country? So you have 4 options over here. Please give the correct answer. Lesotho, Botswana, Comoros and Djibouti. Okay, so correct answer is the Comoros. So please see the photo over here regarding the Indian Navy. As a part of the mission Sagar IV, Indian naval ship Jaselva arrived at the port Anjuana, Commerce on 14th March 2021 to deliver 1000 metric tons of rice on official ceremony of handling over the food aid from the government of India to government of Comoros was held on 15th March 2021. Okay, तो ये सारी चीज़ें आप ये लोग याद रख सकते हैं. Let us move on the next question. What is the theme of Global Recycling Day 2022? Okay, so celebrating our recycling heroes, recycling fraternity. Don't waste, recycling every day. So correct answer is the recycling fraternity. Okay, so this year the events focus will be on the recycling fraternity, those who put themselves on the front line to recollect or collect, we can say that, to waste and recycling during the multiple lockdowns. Okay, तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं reduce, reuse and recycle on the 18th March 2022. Okay, let us move on the next question. India is the host country for the fight chase Olympiad 2022. The tournament will be held in which of the following city, which of the following country, we can say that. Okay, Bhubaneswar, चेन्नई, पुणे और न्यू दिल्ली, ठीक है। कौन से कंट्री के कौन सी सिटी के अंदर, अगर मैं बात करूं इंडिया के अंदर कौन सा ऐसा सिटी है जहां पर आप लोगों को ये फाइड चेस ओलंपिक 2022 जो है वो टूर्नामेंट हुई थी, ये चीज़ आपको वो यहाँ पर बतानी है। इज इट क्लियर? सो करेक्ट आंसर इज द चेन्नई. India has been picked as the host nation for the fight chess Olympic 2022. The 44th edition of the Olympiad is scheduled to be held in the Chennai. Okay, so before we so that's it for this session. Before we complete this session, I want to discuss that if you are preparing for the IPMAT, NPAT, SET General, CRIST, CUCET, GIPMAT and many more, and if you are targeting the IIM and top MBA colleges in India, so don't worry, batches launched by the Manoeuvre Education, where you can get the live classroom coaching, books, shortcut tricks for your examination and many more doubt solving sessions where you can solve your doubts with the help of the faculty members. And you can also get the recorded videos for your future, and you can also get the topic wise test, mock test, and you can also get the WhatsApp group where you can solve your queries and doubts with the help of the faculty members in this kind of the groups. You can also get the 10,000 plus questions test for your practice one, and you can also get the mentorship program with the help of the examination mentor. If you are looking for the classroom coaching at the Mumbai, so we have 3 centers at Dadar, Borivali and Vasai. You can visit our center also. So what are you waiting for, guys? Book your seat now and call on 8828581454. You can also visit our website which is called manoeuvreeducation.com/BBA Entrance. Thank you. Jai Hind. Take care. Always welcome.